Hello? Yeah? You want me to put my makeup on in front of you guys? Oh, sure. I can try. That was my banana phone. So I am going to put my makeup on, or try to. Forgive me if I am awkward. I've been using this LA Colors palette. I don't know what happened. This broke out. And I'm a cheap broke bitch, so this is what we have. I've already applied a little bit on my eyes. I'm using my mirror right here. Can, but it won't stay up. It'll bounce. So I have this palette. We'll go right over. That is not going to work. That. I always have to do this when I apply my makeup. I don't know what it is. I guess I could learn to do that. Pull my eye. I don't really like to do that. Encourage premature wrinkles. That's it. But this pretty little. Blend those two together. I sprayed on some Milani Make It Last setting spray onto my brush, and that really helps to lay that the eyeshadow down. Makes it stick to your eyelid more. Makes the color pop. I just don't have enough room. Everything's falling. I'm sweating. I pretty much need to have the fan like directly on my face or I sweat. See? Like it's... I'm a moist bitch. I don't know what to say. I have no room. I have brushes and more brushes and puffs and cheekies, and there's just so much shit right here. A roller, stuff's falling all over the place. My dry brusher, which I use. I don't know what that was, but it looked kind of dirty. I don't wear a lot of makeup all the time. Eyeshadow is what I usually go for. Karen, if you watch this, this is the Zovia palette that I was talking about. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. And those are the colors. I think I'm going to go in a little bit with that. With the exquisite color. I've got a little brush. All my brushes are mix matched. I don't have anything really that matches, and I don't mind. You make do with what you have when you have to, when you've grown up with not much money, and you just make do with what you have. I go to the thrift shops a lot, so that helps. I pick a lot of things up from there. Just putting that underneath my lower lid. Into the corner. I like it to be darker, like out here on the edge, because it kind of picks your eye up a little bit, and you can work on bringing a cat eye out from there. Just gives your eyes like a lift into your hairline, or the bottom of your eyebrows. And you can just blend it out from here together in the seams with your eyeliner, and it just like picks your whole eye up and out that way. My eyes water a lot whenever I put on like fake lashes or eyeliner really close to the corners of my eyes or anything. They pour water, and it's just like a waste of time to do anything like that, so I don't even bother much with that. I have this Lori brush. I think I got it at the Dollarama. And that's not the right one I want, because I'm going to go in with like this gray color right there called Gallery. No rhyme or reason to anything. I just like to go in and blend it together at the top, up to the eyebrow, and down to the corner of your outer eye. Here, now I can probably just do it without looking in the mirror here. Down to the corner. And just kind of blends all of those hard lines away. It makes things just flow seamlessly. Okay, I'm going to take a different brush, probably this one that's in my hand. I'm going to take this one. And this is just another no-name brush that I have. And I'm gonna take stitch by stitch. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I didn't want to do that. Now I have to do it on this side though to make it match. See that fallout? Like into my eyelet? I wanted to just put that here to kind of just brighten that up in there. I'm gonna go in deep with that, just like with a heavy hand, and then I'm gonna blend it out like that. Oh, I keep putting the brush in my eyeball. It just kind of makes things a little bit softer. Figured out where to look, like drives me nuts. I've got an elf brush, and it is a eyeshadow brush, it says, but I'm gonna go back in with that deep purple color right there called Exquisite, just to kind of add a little bit more color where I put that marshmallow color by an accident. It's a little bit harsh. I'm probably using the wrong brush. Yeah, that made that line. That's okay though, we can smoke it out. Who doesn't like a smoky eye on a Tuesday afternoon, am I right? Looks okay. Okay, now I'm going to take this very light little painter brush, and I'm going to go into Old Master right there. And kind of make a wing with that. Like a imaginary wing, because it's just gonna be like a silhouette. It's not gonna be dark or have depth. It's just gonna be like a shadow of a wing. So just when you look at it in a certain way, you can see a shadow of a wing. It's not dark, it's not deep, it's just, again, flowing. Flowing. It's pretty basic, like a basic neutral eye. I'm not trying to go for a glam look on the Tuesday afternoon. I just wanted to come on and show you that I do know how to apply makeup. I do have a blush, Alamar Cosmetic blush. Very pretty. This color here that looks like it's a yellow, it's more, I don't know why the light is catching it like that, but it's not that color. It's orange. It's not that color. So I've been liking this look right here, where you apply blush like here on your cheeks and across your nose. It gives you like a sun-kissed look, like you just came in from being in the sun all day. It just gives you like a little sun-kissed look. There is a lot of fallout on that, but I am using a really crappy brush. I'll go to it. This is like no better of a brush, but it works better. The way it packs it on, it's just like the bristles themselves are a better quality than this. Now, do you see the way that that is changing how my face looks? Like, it looks like I just spent an hour in the sun. Put a little bit here on my forehead. Get some of that fall off that is on the pan and use it up. I dropped my brush and I don't really care to pick it up. I didn't want to pick it up. I didn't want to bend over and pick the damn thing up. So I just went and got this mermaid brush. Go back in. Maybe go a little darker. Right here on the balls of my cheeks. With a little darker of a color. I want that, ooh, she was out in the sun all day today, look. I'm starting to get spots from the sun. See that right there? I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. I used to be an avid suntanner. The more hours in the sun, the darker I got, the darker my skin was tanned. I felt I don't know, I just felt better about the look of my skin. Like a tanned body hides minor imperfections. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that it does. And I just felt better when I had like a sunny glow about my skin. And my sister, my older sister, well, I am the youngest. I have two other sisters. My older sister went to Africa on a missionary trip to Haiti and Kenya. And when she came back, I guess the difference in the sun and our skin, she developed melanoma, skin cancer, and she has non-Hodgkin's T-cell lymphoma, and it started out on a spot on her back. So ever since she was diagnosed with that, I've been more vigilant about wearing sunscreen and times I spend in the sun, because it's scary. Like, cancer is scary, and I don't want it. So I'd rather take the time and be vigilant and stay out of the sun and wear sunscreen when I can than to risk getting sun cancer. So that's the story about my sister and her skin cancer. But on that same note, she went to help a lady in Africa because she was she was going to a church, and she adopted a family through this church, and she was giving them a lot of money a month. And when her husband lost his job, he had a very good job, very, very good job. He was a computer programmer, and he designed a CD-ROM for Bell Canada, and they used that. So at one time he made a lot of money, and she was funding this family. And when she told the family, she went down to help build her a home and tell her at the same time that she was not going to be able to fund the family anymore. The lady apparently started going into like these crazy tongues it's called. And when she asked her translator what was happening, the translator told her that she just put an African voodoo hex on her and her entire family. So I don't know if anybody believes that or not, but I know I do. I believe in things like that. And when she came back, she had developed skin cancer. My sister Tammy had developed another health issue as well. My mom, she was diagnosed with bipolar. I myself, and they all said, "Oh, I don't believe in that. That's just craziness and and this, that, and the other thing." And I was the only one at the time that said, like, I believe that. I fully and wholly believe in hexes and curses and all superstitions and out of this world things. I believe all of that stuff. So for a long, long time, I did not get sick. I was like, I attest that to my belief in those things. But there was a time, came 10 years down the road, where I did get sick. Not my health, but not physical health, my mental health. And I met somebody who did terrible things, and that's another story, though. So, yeah. Do you like my look? I got this NARS sample of the Afterglow lip balm in the shade Orgasm. And they say even my grandma likes orgasms. And when I opened that, I was like kind of shocked. And now that Jeffree Star has his palette named that as well, I don't know, I'm not as taken aback by it. I am, but like in the words of Shane, it's Jeffree frickin' Star. What do you expect? Like, what seriously are we to expect from him? He likes when people talk about him. He likes his name being in everybody's mouth. So it's not, like, it doesn't shock me that he named it that, and the colors don't shock me at all. I think that he's a very, in a good way, vile. If there is a good way to be vile, I don't know. I can be vile sometimes. That doesn't make me a terrible person. It just means I'm vile sometimes. I can be nasty sometimes. It doesn't mean that I'm a nasty person. Some people have a right to be whatever they want to be. On any different day they want to be that. Like, there's no restrictions on the way that people can be. People can't force people to be any sort of way just to fit into their idea of what a normal perception of that person should be. I know I get shat on all the time and perceived to be a way, and I'm not that way, or people want me to be this way and I'm not that way, and it aggravates me. Because I think that people should just let everybody live. Live for who you are and do what you want, or without judgments. Everybody judges everybody so harshly these days, just because they don't understand that person. Or you see my makeup down there? The mess of my friggin' makeup stand? I have so much makeup, and a lot of it's old. A lot of it's old. I think that's what I'm going to do. Do you like my eyeshadow? Do you like my lip gloss? I don't know what else to talk about anymore. I could talk for a long time, though. I could just come up with another random topic and go on and on and on and on and on. So, I don't know, that's not what I'm saying, but I probably don't have anybody left here with me anymore. If you're here, leave me a purple heart. Purple hearts are for traumatic survivors of domestic assault. They're also overdose addiction awareness. So leave one of those if you're here. I myself am a recovering addict. That too is a story for another day. 5 years clean. 2014 is my clean date. So this is, whatever you see right there is makeup. That's what it is. So if you're here till now, subscribe to my channel. I hope you had fun. Come back. Subscribe. Ring the bell. Leave me a comment. I like reading comments, and I don't get comments very often. And I can't even get a like to save my life, so if you're here till now, leave a like. Leave a comment. Come follow me on Instagram. It's CattyCat077. That's it. I'm ready to go. Goodbye.